Alright, so I have a couple cool things to bring you guys soon. I'm just gonna say real soon will be our next podcast. I don't know if it's this week or the next week, but it's gonna be real soon. On top of that, I have a bunch of weapon reviews coming out very soon since I finally got a Mystic Gold on all my weapons. So those will be up, out, and available soon for zombies. As for some other videos, I have later down the road, probably in January, planned a map review list where I will be going through every map, checking them off my list one day at a time, and reviewing every map in the game. That includes every alternative version of the map that's available at that time. Now, today's video, we're doing something a little different. I had to get this video out of the way first. I had to do it first. And what I mean by that is that I have to get this video out first. You know, it's a map review that has to go out first before the other ones, and before really any other content can go out on my channel. Now, I tried to get the Easter egg done multiple times for this map, guys. Oh my god. I tried. Hear me out. I fucking tried. Yeah, but let's hop into a game of Citadel. I'm gonna play it solo myself because I really... By the way, get this, guys. This is a cool new pack. I'm gonna promote it in my video on zombies here because it is actually a Dark Ether, Dark Practitioner based vibin' pack, as I'm gonna call it here. And just kind of look at the skin that's on here. It's blue dash purple. It's a reactive skin, and it is, on top of that, it is a throwback to both Citadel here, and it's kind of a throwback to Origins, which I'm not gonna leak how that has to do with the Easter egg, but
Today's lesson: survival of the fittest.
there is a gray operator that literally looks like it's from Black Ops 4. Available now, guys. Oh my god. I mean, that Festive Maya's crazy, but this is even crazier. It honestly looks like that one girl from... or that one girl's father. It looks like... was it Alistair Rhodes? No, it was the other guy. It looks like a skin based off from 9. I'm not gonna lie. This looks awesome for the Goblin... or the Sarkov. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm tired of the Goblin getting skins anyway. It has like 7 variants, bro. I don't know. Each of these are supposed to be a little different. Let's see, kind of. Okay, so this one shoots like purple lightning bolts out of it, right? And then, my children, we have this. The Dark Practitioner Glyph Side Wonder Weapon Ray Gun Blueprint. Oh my god. By the way, they need to stop putting Ray Gun blueprints on here, but look at this. Oh my god, I've never seen such cool ray guns before. So you have this blueprint on top of the one that I just got from the Weaver pack, which is crazy because it shoots out like gobblegums or whatever. And we'll have to talk about that later. But there's this. Oh my god, what? You could spawn a vermin and put him on top of your character's head. Chat. What is that? It glitches, so it's inside your legs here. Scouring Eye, Ward. Nebulous. Oh my god. And a free Phoenix Up. Obviously, the Phoenix Up is not what I'm concerned about in that pack. It just looks way better. Now, obviously, we're not going to get that right away because we're going to get Sweater Ups first. This is a Christmas one. I think we're going to be getting it for Christmas. Either that or we will get it at the start of January. Once I've packed up some money in January. A Battle Pass XP token, just a lot of the same stuff that was in here before. I think if we got a red Mamba ray gun, that would have been cool. And so, Replacer, I'm still going to have 47 days to get the Replacer. My goal is to get the Replacer mid-January, is my goal. And the reason I say that, or the start of like January, and the reason I say that is because the Replacer will probably be the next pack I buy. Just because I have to buy him. Now, Festive Ops, that one will probably be near the end of January. And if I get that Dark Practitioner, it will probably be somewhere in the middle of February. I'm trying to space out my pack purchases here. Another double XP by Treyarch. Oh man. So I'm trying to space out all of my stuff here because I don't know if you guys know, but if I don't space it out here, it would be very, very stupid. So we have 90 million Gobblegums, Aiden, which is crazy among the community. We need to get 150 million Gobblegums consumed, and we will get... Now, I've only contributed 39. I'm sure there's people who have contributed way more than that, but I've only contributed 39. If you really want to get as many as possible, head into directed mode and grab a new Gobblegum every round. So let's do it. Today I'm going to be making my review on Citadel des Morts. Or Des Mortes, or however you say this stupid shit. Let's get into it. Today I'm going to be making a video and I will not be saving this game, so... Is the new zombie type in BO6 considered a special zombie? Are Doppelgast a special or elite zombie?
Okay, idiots. Time to play Find the Geriatric Professor. You know, the one that isn't in the helicopter.
Listen, if they do bring back the Mimic in any capacity, and it's anything close to the Mimic, it probably will be an elite zombie. And the reason that I say that is because if you look, Citadel already has.
Rattle your dags, guys.
Or if they bring it back, they're gonna bring it back as a permanent.
Right between its glowing eyes.
I see you've made contact with Ravenoff.
Hey, buddy. Ravenoff, you in there? He's either out cold at hearing Sam's voice, or he's got a bad case of the DTs.
I'm starting to wish I'd met this Max's chick. Of course, if this artifact is legit, maybe I'll get to. Wish you warned me about Splashbone's pack? Would have packed a poncho.
So what do I think about the whole, like, section of the map here? The whole starting area? Let me just start with, like, the rooms. What I think of each room here. So, the starting room looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It has some cool shit in it. There's a Rampage Inducer. I don't want to use the Rampage Inducer on this map just because this map is already chaotic enough. I remember going down multiple times around 30. Because literally every time I play this map, it is that chaotic. So, yes, I know it's been 13 minutes, guys. Yeah, there's some cool shit.
Which is fitting, since it is a cast-off pile of shit, as is he.
Gonna pick this place clean. What's theirs is mine now.
Now, something cool is around the bar, you can find these bottles that are part of the Easter egg. The bar is probably one of the coolest areas in the entire map, honestly. Because just look at the bar area. And by the way, if you guys didn't watch my latest video on Vulture's Aid, go check that out. It is a Vulture's Aid review. Pretty cool, you guys have to check it out, man.
Starting to think you underestimated how much these nerds hate you. I think Carver'd rather gargle a dog turd than have you along.
Yeah, well, what can I say? It's lonely at the top.
This guy in the center is actually the boss zombie for the Easter egg. But you can't activate him until you get the Mystic Orb and Guardian Key and all that. The Guardian Key being the main part that you need to acquire, but the Easter egg requiring you to acquire all of those parts. Or acquire all of those parts. So, this starting area ain't actually a bad starting area. I would say it's equal to probably the Liberty Falls one, and how easy it is to just stay in that area for the longest time, because literally starting room challenge on these two maps ain't probably that bad. You will probably get to round 20 easy. And the only disadvantage you have here is no pack punch weapon, literally. So if you do get a pack 1 weapon, you could probably get to round 25 in the starting room. But
you just made Maya's top 10 grossest experiences ever.
So yeah, what do I think of the map? I absolutely love it so far. I haven't experienced any bullshit with
Pissed
it.
that you're popular with those mental titans? Please. I just need to know you'll still have my back if they get, you know, aggressive.
Tear them to pieces.
So it does look pretty cool, this whole area here. You got parasite rounds, but also these can have vermin spawn on them, which is pretty cool. Yeah, which is cool because you get both zombies on those rounds. That is another cool thing to this map. Don't think that just because I'm not a fan of the Easter egg on here that I don't like the map at all, guys. That's completely biased. I have nothing against the map. I just don't know a lot of the Easter egg, and I think it is a bit complex.
I'm still sussing everyone out. For now, all I care about is getting my hands on Franco.
I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you. Right up until the point you make his throat smile.
Bonus points.
I think dead wire is the proper thing to use on this map, but I do not quite remember, guys. But that doesn't change the fact that this is just a really good map.
It will not be easy. Your only way into the castle is through the main gates. Really? No alternatives? Or were you just too shit-faced to check?
Yeah, not bad. That'll do it all right.
Now this map, honestly, ain't that fun to play solo in my opinion. It feels a lot better playing it co-op.
I'll pummel you, Ren.
Now, yes, I know that's true on a lot of maps, but there's maps like Liberty Falls where solo actually ain't that bad. But Terminus and this map, I highly suggest playing with another person because, oh my god, these maps are just painful.
Double points.
You're not like the others. You're not military. What? A criminal? Smuggler?
I prefer independent businesswoman, but you're not wrong.
Insta-kill.
That's not to say that the base stuff isn't possible, because yes, there is a pack-a-punch machine that can easily be accessed on this map. And literally, all of it is just stupid shit, really, for the most part, in terms of the Easter egg, but everything else is fairly easy. Unfortunate thing being that it literally takes forever to get downstairs and actually get to the pack-a-punch machine. So, you're not going to have any money by the time you get to the pack-a-punch
An
machine.
arsenal of Geneva Convention violations. You heard the man. Loot the shit out of it.
Decoy live. Mom would say this is what I get for breaking and entering. I'm packing marshmallows. Oh, too soon?
I mean, you have how I feel here, because I literally am trying to kill the zombie, and oh my god. I don't know, can this one turn into a, It's very difficult to actually get this Pack-a-Punch active because you have to kill a doppelganger, which is considered a special zombie, at the literal start of the game here, on round 7, or earlier, potentially, if you have multiple people. But yeah, you need to pick up this crystal to activate Pack-a-Punch, but after that, you're pretty much alone for the most part. I mean,
he abducted my brother and sold him to a black site lab where they turned him into a 12-armed monstrosity. So yeah, you could say that.
this hallway is very dangerous to walk down.
You know who you are and why you are here. To obtain the Sentinel artifact, you will first need an castle.
That is more than I could get from him all week.
Listen closely. How many Oculus tools? I gave you the means to fight. The Sentinel artifact. It must.
Obscurus Altilium is the name of the amulet you seek. Your former employer said that Vic must pay his syndicate a small fortune to find it.
I can feel my wizard beard growing in.
This is a cool trap, and a lot of the traps on this map are really cool. I gotta give them that. Innovation, they did not fail there. But
Stop looking at me like I'm bloody low. I ain't your fucking fango.
now I really don't know much about this Easter egg, so
This place is sacred.
So what do I think of each of these hallways? I think they're pretty cool. I think the details on the castle are really cool. This is a real location too, which I think is really cool. I don't know if it looks exactly like this in real life, but it does look somewhat like this, and it is a real fucking location. So that is pretty cool, among other things. I mean,
Wish I'd had this the last time I was moving goods in the north. Now that that's the old bugger dropped. Fucking figures. Mouthy shits like you never know when to quit. Are you related to Pet? Am I that good or are you that stupid? Doesn't matter, because you're dead.
now at the start of the game, depending on what you're using, you're either pimping or you're just failing big time. So, there's that.
Craft, sorry. I begin to cover how bad I feel about... Save your apologies, Ravenloft. Just turn your life around. Someone very close to me lost his way, much like you. It's never too late to make things right.
So the cool graffiti looks really cool. This map, I forgot to mention, gives off a lot of BO3 vibes. Gerard Crovey and the Rising Dragon in particular. If there's a third map I have to associate it with, by terms of the Easter egg, it is Shadows of Evil. I know I didn't put any BO4 maps on that list, but I think that's kind of reasonable considering none of them are really a big castle. I mean, the closest thing we have to that is like this big mansion in BO4. And I guess you could kind of consider that
Keep chewing on these and I'll be biting through girders and noses.
But yeah, the hallways are cool. The little graffiti in the room is cool. The swords, which you could get from here, are pretty cool. But they're not so cool until you upgrade them, to be honest. They're pretty average if you don't upgrade them. And they don't have any cool things about them if you do not upgrade them. So, the wonder weapons require too much effort for a casual audience, in my opinion. Making this map just a little lower than a lot of good maps. And you know, I don't hate this map. That's the thing I'm trying to gun out here to you guys. Is I do not hate this map. I think that this map is actually quite good. But as I'm going to show you guys with the swords in just a second here,
also known as the Owl.
Despite getting the swords,
Citadel.
they're not actually that powerful unless you upgrade them. So, like I'm going to show you guys in a minute here. I'm going to actually go get a sword. Let's see, which one should I get? I did say the lion one's the best one, but I don't think any of them are the best with the generic versions. Which one is this? I don't know which.
That'd be pretty fucked up, actually.
Which sword it is, but we're gonna pick it up. See, and it just does the generic zombie melee kill. So yeah, if you want a sword as your melee, I guess there's that. But unless you upgrade these and do the Easter egg, this map isn't that fun. Now, I'm just going to say right now, casual audience, you're going to be rating this map a 3 or a 4, maybe even a 0, if you do not like complex maps. Because this map has the ability to do something that not many maps can do, and that is make you just give up. The Easter egg is very tough. The boss fight is very tough. And it's not really that the Easter egg is tough. It's just got a lot of fucking steps to it. And yeah, there is a couple steps where you can definitely die. So, if you are into doing the Easter egg, I will run you guys through my little setup. So, in terms of how fun Citadel is, it's kind of in the middle, man. Honestly, if I am to give this map a honest rating, I think for the hardcore fan base, this is an 8, 9, 8 or 9 for the hardcore fan base. I think for the casual, it's a 3 or a 4. Potentially a 5 if you are a little more hardcore than casual. But if you are a hardcore player, you love this map. This map is absolutely amazing. 8 or 9. Maybe a 7 if you don't like it as much. But I've seen everybody rate this map. I looked up to see if anybody was hating this map at all, and I saw no hate. I saw this map is literally clear of BO6 hate. Nobody has a problem with this map. Not with the Easter egg, not with the gameplay, not with the graffiti, not with the map size. Like, there's no issues with anybody. Another thing I should note is that if you go to that sword room, it's a really good training spot. I remember one round, I think I was training like 50 zombies in there for my friend. Now, obviously, I think I pissed him off by training 50 zombies, but hey, we do what we have to. Now, am I by any means saying that this is a bad map? Absolutely not. But for me, this is like a 2. And the reason I say that is I want a casual map. And I have no issues with that. I know that we have Liberty Falls, but this map, as a casual map, if they had made a more casual version and a hardcore version like this, I wouldn't have had an actual issue with that. Matter of fact, I would have thought it's better if they make a more like hardcore version and a more basic version of this map where you have access to all the stuff from the get-go, like the Easter egg swords and that stuff, and you just want to play the game, right? I think that would be cool. But in terms of what they have going here, I'm just not a big fan of that. It's not that I don't like any particular thing about it, because there's a lot of stuff that it does right. You have melee Macchiato, that sword's even stronger and can one hit until like round 500. So
All right, I'm making the rounds.
now I'm not
Who
sure
needs
if you
a
can
top up?
pack a bunch of swords. Yeah, see, you can't pack a bunch of them, but
Oh yeah, she's feeling a little frisky now. Come on, darling. I want to show you off.
this map even have PhD.
Spell you placed on my comrades. If you have such power,
Why did you not use it to escape? To clarify, I am a scholar, not a magician. The incantation only works because the power resides in this Citadel, not in me.
Now, to be clear, if you don't upgrade these swords, I really
Your ass and give it a go.
don't. It's just not fun. You know, I've tried to enjoy the sword blade, but it's honestly not that fun using a sword. Unless you upgrade them, because all you're gonna get is the bastard swords. Which I guess it would be a little bit more fun if you were able to do, like, co-op with bots or something. But if you're playing with real players and they don't know the Easter egg, you're not going to be able to use any of these stamps that you get. On anything. And even with the bastard swords, each one of them,
You just made Maya's
you're
top 10
not
worst
going to really be able to
experiences
do
ever.
anything. Now, the only one I know even a little bit about, really, is the lion. What?
Bonus points.
This is literally all I know in terms of this. Is that each one of these yellow guys gives you another symbol here.
Insta-kill.
That's what you get for splattering your slop all over my good boots. Whatever's down here, juice better be worth the squeeze. screwed it up. Fuck my luck. See ya. I'll pummel you rancid fuckers till I'm stuffed.
Alright, hey chat. So I gotta say, honestly, this map is really good. I mean, but at the end of the day, it benefits the really, really hardcore players more than it benefits the generic average player. Yes, the generic Joe is going to be able to pick up a sword, but are they going to be able to upgrade it and do all those terrifying steps of upgrading it?
I hate it.
No,
Just want to be
they're
a
not. The average Joe ain't gonna be able to do shit in terms of upgrading the swords, and that's the biggest problem with the map.
About Splash Zone's pack? Would have packed a poncho.
It has nothing to do with the other things. It's literally only that the sword just isn't
That was an ace
upgradable in any way other than the upgraded version. Meaning that if you're a generic player playing zombies and you're just playing for fun and you don't want to go for the Easter egg every fucking time, you're gonna have to go for it every time just to get the sword. Even if it's one goddamn sword. Right? And that's what it comes down to. In terms of, like, difficulty, it comes down to one goddamn sword pissing you off because you have to get it. You don't want to complete that one sword. Well, you ain't gonna have a choice. And that's the sad thing about it, man. Is that you just don't have a choice here. You're forced to complete that one goddamn sword. And if you don't complete one of them and complete the full upgrade, you're not gonna get that good version of the sword. Now, the lion one, I understand a little bit. I still don't get how the symbols work, but I understand it just a tiny bit.
Tear them to pieces.
Too many fucking zombies down here. Hold up. I figured it out. That's so fucking stupid. Okay, we're gonna continue that. I think it just completely busted my other game, so well, that sucks. We're gonna lose progress on directive mode, I think. Unless it saved my directive mode. But we're gonna lose progress on that probably. We're gonna continue Citadel. The reason why I actually paused was because I was trying to figure out which symbols we needed to shoot, what order. But I figured it out. You don't pay attention to the other sides of the pedestal. I was trying to figure out, is it clockwise, is it counterclockwise, like what order am I supposed to go in there? And
Obscurus Altilium is the name of the amulet you seek. Your former employer, Edward Rickhoffen, paid the Syndicate a small fortune to find it.
Never worked for him. I'm just here for the loot.
now you'll need to melee the door directly here. I
Oh,
believe.
just fuck off and die already.
Or actually, no, it will just
Whatever's
allow
down
you to
here.
enter.
Juice
So-
better be worth the squeeze.
So you will first go and look for the correct symbol. Now you will go and shoot that second symbol. Then shoot the third one and the fourth one. And boom, it's upgraded. So, yeah guys, that's a little tiny video. I guess we'll make a short out of that.
Oh, I'm gonna light up some shamblers, alright.
The lash, the radiant blade, is the stuff of legends. Be bright, my friend.
Now you guys gotta be careful because something like that could happen.
I swear the fucking goal arced on that one.
That's cool. You get a little healing aura effect.
I think something's in my mouth.
I think they might have nerfed amalgams. Are we gonna get a unique amalgam animate? No, because the amalgam didn't finish us. Alright, anyways, for that map, guys, in terms of boss zombies, I'm gonna rate that as 0 in terms of boss zombies, honestly. Because they're both incredibly tanky, and once again, we have the goddamn abomination basically twice. I don't know what they were thinking for this map. I don't know if they were just being retards for this map. Excuse my language, but they clearly weren't thinking over this map. And the reason I say that, is because I played that map, and it was not an ounce of fun, guys. So excuse my language, but that was pretty bad. Wow, so did we make opal progress? We did. We almost made 2 opal progress, I think, but... Yeah, but I guess I will see you guys later. And on top of that, I hope you guys are enjoying the new map, Citadel. It's definitely not what I expected, but hey, I can upgrade one of the swords. I mean, one of them. But hey, that's not terrible. I mean, So hey guys.
During the LeBron era, the Lakers are a joke. So many bad decisions have been made. They deserve whatever they get. Winning the championship in the bubble, come on, man. Let me tell you something. I don't know how much longer this window is for LeBron. If this is how he goes out, son on the team, they don't make the playoffs or they don't win a championship, miss me with the better than Jordan. I don't give a about the scoring title. He's been playing since kindergarten. When you're that skillful and you've been around since kindergarten with no breaks, unlike Jordan, forced to retire the second time when he really didn't want to. Unlike Jordan, who didn't come out of high school. Yeah, you were gonna break the records. But if your ultimate ending is 4 and 6, your son joins the team, a championship during the bubble, you don't win no more championships, and you retire with your son on the team? Nah, yo. Miss me with the Jordan. During the LeBron era, Lakers are a joke. So many bad decisions have been made. They deserve whatever they get. Winning the championship in the bubble, come on, man. Let me tell you something. I don't know how much longer this window is for LeBron. If this is how he goes out, son on the team, they don't make the playoffs or they don't win a championship, miss me with the better than Jordan. I don't give a about the scoring title. He's been playing since kindergarten. When you're that skillful and you've been around since kindergarten with no breaks, unlike Jordan, forced to retire the second time when he really didn't want to. Unlike Jordan, who didn't come out of high school. Yeah, you were gonna break the records. But if your ultimate ending is 4 and 6,
Curry doesn't have 21. Unless they're talking about playoff games. 21, like, finals wins? Is that what they're tallying up? Because I know Curry don't have 21 championships. So yeah, I think the final conclusion on Citadel is that if you're a hardcore player and you love a challenge, you love an Easter egg, you love multiple wonder weapons as a hardcore player and having to build them or upgrade them, I think that this map is an 8, 9, or even maybe a 10 for you. I'd be very surprised if it's even a 7 for any hardcore player. In terms of difficulty, I say this map is a 9. I mean, it's not the Terminus, like, 10 difficulty on higher rounds, but it's definitely a 8 or a 9. In terms of map layout, my opinion, this map has at least a 7 on a map layout. I think it's very good, map-wise. I think if we're going to contextually go over everything, I think ultimately this is an 8-star map, in my opinion, on top of, if you go over and you rate every little thing about it, I think it does add a lot of positives, and I think that, yes, this is a 8-star or 7-star map out of 10, generically. However, when I put up my map ranking, this is not going to go extremely high. It's going to be higher than any Vanguard map, of course. It might be higher than most of the Infinite Warfare stuff, but this map probably is going to get beat by some very unexpected things. And that's just because complexity. Complexity on this map is really a 10-star like complexity if we're talking about the complexness of everything on this map. Is honestly 10 stars. It is nearly as complex as something like Shadows of Evil, Origins, and maybe even Dryzen Draw. In terms of complexity. That is really what the Easter egg and the complexity and the difficulty is really what brings this map down to like a 5 or a 4 for me. In terms of me and the rest of the somewhat casual player base, as I am a middle of the line hardcore dash casual player. So I do play for fun, but I also do play to achieve stuff. And in the end of the day, what are we achieving on Citadel this Morts? Well, we're achieving like nothing, because unless you're able to magically defeat the boss, I'm telling you, he is a tough son of a gun. And if I'm to rate the boss in difficulty, he's probably a 9-star difficulty, 10-star difficulty almost. Like, this boss is very difficult. I would go as far to say potentially 10-star difficulty in terms of difficulty on boss. And I really think that's what brings us down to a 5 or a 4 instead of a 8 or a 9 for me. I mean, and a lot of people are gonna look at this video, they're gonna say, oh, you're wrong, man. Citadel's the greatest map of all time. Like, this map is amazing. And I'm going to say, here's why I think it's not amazing. Complexness, difficulty, boss fight difficulty, Easter egg, figure out difficulty, like, there's so much, and there's no hints. And it's bad. So, there's like no hints on this Easter egg, man, really. After you get to Pack-a-Punch and they tell you to talk to Kraft, there is no hints on what to do next, and you have to take it in your own direction. For me, if I'm playing this map solo, which you probably won't catch me playing much of, but if I do play this map solo, you're gonna catch me just simply going for the Lion Sword, or I believe they call it the Light Sword, is what people are calling it. But the Lion Sword, aka the Healing Sword, you're gonna catch me only going for that one, because I'm not going out of my way to get any particular sword. It seems like I heard the steps on the dragon one are ridiculous. The steps on the lightning sword I also heard were ridiculous yet again. And the only sword I heard was easy besides the light one is the Raven sword. Or the is it the Raven sword? Or is it called the Stag? Maybe those are two different swords, but yeah, the dragon sword is ridiculous. The Stag sword, I don't know what the difficulty on that is. I think that's the electricity one. And, well, with that Raven sword, that's a pretty good one. Those are pretty good, like, tone things you get once you complete all the swords. Or complete all the base upgrade steps. And get these pages, and you can get this special, like, atonement thing, and use these runes on your enemies and stuff, and spawn them into the sky, and heal yourself, and, you know, they're all good. They're all good. The content of the map is 100 out of 100 stars. Like, it's perfect. It is 10 stars, 5 stars, 100 stars, like whatever your perfect rating is for something. It could be infinite stars out of infinite stars. Like, it literally is so good. The content wise, I gotta say this map is a 10 out of content. I mean, there's so much good content. Whether it's the choosable wonder weapon that you can have on top of having a ray gun as a wonder weapon, like, is really good. Whether it's the new packs that came out after the map released. I mean, there's so much that Citadel has going for it right now in the Zombies base, or the Zombies fan base, and sadly, I'm just not the guy who's like, oh, I love Citadel, bro. Yeah, though, guys, I think that's it, man. Anarchy out. This Citadel is a 5-star for me. Gotta put it at least a 5-star. Come here. Come here. I put it at least a 5-star. It is such a good map. Alright, and videos I can suggest you guys to go watch after this one is the Vulture's Aid video I just made recently, the last podcast with Brian that I just made on Zombies Theory, and really my campaign ranking for all past Call of Duty games. Those are my 3 most recent videos I recommend checking out. Also, if you haven't, check out the Stalker series. We are starting with the Stalker 2. We're starting with the first episode, of course. So, I'll be dropping more episodes on Stalker 2. Maybe I'll drop some more series on other things. I was thinking about doing a rebuild series on the Orlando Magic where I simulate in 2K for you guys, and we hop in every once in a while to do like a simcast, and I show like some highlights of key players in some of our TV games, and we'll just do like one TV game a year that is just really impressive, and we go over kind of all the players on the Magic, and we start in the 90s era where the Magic are prevalent during like 93 to however long, and I think when we end it is 2024, so simulating 30 years on the Orlando Magic is going to be extremely fun, guys. I have that planned as a series down the line. I don't know when we'll get to it. The video that you guys should be looking out for coming soon will be the Easter egg of Citadel des Morts. Me and Ryan are extremely close to solving it. And actually, I should say we have solved it. We have solved the Easter egg. We need to complete the boss fight at least one time, and then I will make the entire Easter egg video for you guys. And it'll be fun. I think you guys will like the video. To be honest, Yeah, guys, look out for that Stalker 2 episode coming soon. And I will see you guys later, man. My final ranking for Citadel is 5. I know a lot of people are going to be mad, so maybe for you guys who are going to get mad, maybe you could consider it 6. It's between 5 and 6 for me. Citadel is just Citadel, in my opinion, and there's no changing it. It is what it is. You know, there's nothing you could do about it. Citadel, yes, it has great stuff on it. It's, once again, it's just difficulty and complexity for me, man, that break this map. I mean, and I will be reviewing every map, all the way back to Noct, very soon, guys. I have to get the, Advanced Warfare, Season Pass, which I don't know if that's gonna be on sale anytime soon, but I think I'm going to put it on my wish list. Also, I need to get the Infinite Warfare Season Pass. I'm going to be putting both on my wish list so I could get them and play their Season Passes. And so I can rank their maps. I'm going to be making individual map rankings of every Call of Duty map. Now, the only two that I will... The only one that's going to be really hard to make a ranking on is Call of the Dead. Because I know that there's no official, like, Call of the Dead remake. I mean, there kind of is with TOG, if you want to consider that Call of the Dead. I mean... But I really want to go back and play the OG Call of the Dead so we can kind of see that map in its glory. Which will, of course, require to buy that DLC. I don't know how much that is. I'm going to have to go check. But yeah, peace, guys. Anarchy out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed all of this content. And keep on watching my videos. I have a short on the Lion Sword coming out. So if you skip to the end of this video, you didn't even have to watch the rest of the video. You can just, yeah, and I will make a short on the Lion Sword and how to get it real fast.